Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my postpartum weight loss journey with you. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button on the right hand side of your screen. I'm trying to grow my channel and I'd love to have your help. So today I'm going to be talking about my journey and how I have lost my pregnancy weight. And I have actually lost all my weight. However, what I'm going to say is that I am only 5 foot tall. I have always been petite, and throughout my pregnancy I was always small. Even though I have lost my pregnancy weight, the scales do not matter because actually my body is not the same as it was pre-pregnancy, and for me that is absolutely fine. I'm actually more happy with my body now than I think I was before because of the amazing things that it has done. Yes, I am about 2 to 3 inches bigger around the waist and the hips than I was prior to being pregnant, but every time I look at my body, I'm like, oh my god, I grew a baby and this baby is now here and I'm looking after him and he is striving, and I think that is just amazing. The woman's body is fantastic and I am just mind blown at how it can grow a baby and then go back in and, you know, work as normal. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So I am definitely going to say something that I have not strived to lose the weight. I have strived to make myself feel confident, healthy and energetic, and that is definitely something that I think that people should be more considering rather than what did the scales say, because scales can be really sort of mentally draining, and they can make you feel really bad if they're not showing you what you want, but it's how you feel inside that is important. And I think that as women need to be a little more sort of appreciative of our own bodies and what they have done. So I do want to add, just to begin with, that when I was pregnant I gained around 25 pounds, which is about 12 kilos if you work in kilograms, and when I left the hospital about a week later I lost about 14 pounds from water loss, like water retention, baby, placenta, all that sort of thing. So when you give birth you obviously lose a lot of weight from that. So I had around 10 pounds to lose in total, which was sort of weight gain, I guess, and not just water and baby. I think a lot of sort of weight loss is definitely genetics. If you have really good genes and you're naturally slim, you're going to lose weight naturally quicker. So I definitely think trying to stop comparing ourselves to others is a huge thing. So talking about food, I didn't really change anything about eating. I don't cut anything out of my diet. I'm not really someone that believes in cutting stuff out. I know that some people like to go gluten-free, dairy-free, everything free. I am someone that eats everything because I like food and I need food, and definitely if you're breastfeeding you need to eat really well. So I have been eating really well. The one thing that I would say is eating really good things. So I try to eat lots of salads and smoothies and vegetables, and I know that sounds really boring, but you can make really delicious stuff like that. Stuff with these ingredients. You don't just have to have like a plate full of vegetables. Just mix lots of vegetables into your lasagna or your spaghetti bolognese, or you know, anything that you're making. Just add loads and loads of vegetables to it to make sure that you're getting those vitamins that your body needs. Another thing that I think is really important about food is, yes, you should be eating healthily, but also treat yourself. Definitely, you know, you have been through a whole journey, you've grown a baby, you're now trying to look after that baby, you're probably exhausted. I know that I am exhausted. I'm hardly sleeping at the moment because my baby has decided sleep is not necessary. And because of that I get really hungry. You know, you're up a lot more than you were prior, and being exhausted you have to eat, otherwise you're just not going to be able to look after your baby the way that, you know, you want to, and you're not going to have the energy to do the things that you want to do with them. So you must eat. Please don't try and starve yourself and start some silly diet, because it's not going to work, it's not sustainable, you won't keep to it, and therefore you'll probably go back and start eating worse than you were before, and then your weight gain will just pivot into a spiral and it just won't go. I think just trying to eat well and then having treats on top is definitely the way to go. Then talking about exercise. Now exercise, I was like, I'm definitely going to be exercising at like 6 weeks. I'm going to be exercising and I'm going to do all this and that and that. And I had a C-section, an emergency C-section in the end. If you haven't seen my labour and delivery story, I'll link it below for you. You can go check that out to see why I had to have that. But at 6 weeks I was definitely not up for exercising at all. I was walking, I did a lot of walking, just strolling around, walking my husband with the dogs and that sort of thing, but I couldn't physically exercise and I really didn't feel like I could. so I didn't. I actually waited around maybe 3.5 months before I started exercising. And when I did start exercising, I have not been working out my tummy, and I still have not been working out my tummy. I know that sounds really, really mad. I don't go to the gym, and I do all my workouts at home. And what I follow is actually a YouTuber called Wyndham-Read, who does 7-minute workouts. I'm sure you've probably heard of her. She's really, really good. She has 7-minute workout challenges, which are 7 minutes a day, do them for 7 days. And then you see fantastic results, and I must say her workouts are fantastic. I am currently only working out my arms. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm just toning. I want to tone my body, so I'm working out my arms at the moment, and I sometimes do 1 7-minute workout a day, or I do 2, but I never do any more, and I don't force myself to do anything that I feel is too much for my body. So I have not been working out my tummy yet, because I just don't feel like I can. It just doesn't feel strong enough as of yet. And then after I've done my arms, I'm going to work out my legs, and then I'm going to work towards my tummy. And I have found that just working out a little bit each day has been really, really nice, not just physically but mentally. It just really, really sort of clears your head. It makes you feel really, really good, and it just makes you feel a lot lighter. I don't know why. It just feels really, really good, and I cannot recommend Lucy enough. Her workouts are free, they're easy to follow, and you can push yourself as hard as you want, and you can do as many as you want as well. And she shows you the results that some people have had whilst doing her sort of exercise routines, and they are amazing, and I can really, really, really recommend them. I think another thing is, if your clothes are not fitting you, if you're like 9 months postpartum and your pre-pregnancy clothes are not fitting you, throw them away, because they're probably never going to fit you again. And you need to start dressing for the body that you have now, and loving the body that you have now, eating well, exercising as much as you possibly can, and then just building on that exercise, and really stop looking at the scales. So that was my journey. My baby has just woken up from his nap, so I'm going to have to go. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. See you later.